Hey guys, happy Monday. It's Dory from Stampin' Always with Dory, and I am here to share another quick and cute fun fold with you using the terrific Toadstool bundle. Last week we used the Designer Series paper, and that can be earned for free during our celebration time. And our celebration period unfortunately ends on February 28th. So it's going to be a sad day. So if there are things you want in our celebration catalog, you can still earn them. And let me show you the one that we're going to use today, which is I'm all about paper. If you haven't noticed, I love Designer Series paper. This one is free with your $60 purchase before tax and shipping. It's called Toadstool Gardens. It's on page 8 of your celebration catalog. Okay, and then it coordinates with our bundle that is in our mini catalog. Thankfully, our spring mini catalog does not end on February 28th. And let me show you, it's on page 30. Maybe I'm wrong. I just had it pinned here. It's the cutest little thing. And we used it this morning at Cards and Coffee. We had a nice, quaint little group, and we made some projects, fun folds, and everybody really enjoyed the set. So the set is featured here. Terrific toadstools. And look, everywhere I go, there's a Stampin' Up, a dimensional. And then it also has the punch that coordinates with it. Okay? And we're going to use the punch for our project this evening. If you guys are on, let me know. You can leave me a comment. Hi, Joanne. You can give me a heart. You can give me a thumbs up. And also, if you haven't already, and I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm usually on twice a week with videos, and then I post reels throughout the week as well, just to keep you guys on your toes. Thank you, Joanne. I appreciate that. All right. And if you like and share, you always have a chance to win a free prize. And Joanne was at Cards and Coffee this morning, and she got her free prize. Diane was also there this morning, and she got hers as well. So many possibilities. All right, so I'm going to show you a couple samples that we made, and then I'm going to make a new creation with you this evening. So this is not one that we made at class today. I promise it's going to be something new, and you guys are going to love it, hopefully. So the terrific toadstools is nowhere near page 37. It's on page 53. It's a stamp set and a punch. So remember, when you bundle, you save. So bundle and save, you get 10% off. So I don't know about you guys, but I love shopping with a discount. I'm a clearance rack shopping kind of girl. So I love to get a nice discount. Also, another way to get a great discount is to sign up to be a demonstrator. So basically, you can sign up for the discount and get, every time you place an order, you get a great discount. And the starter kit is on sale right now. So it is, it's always $99, but right now you get additional products with it. So you get 125, and you get to pick 2 marker sets, as well as you also get a stamp set. So you get 2 free bonus options. Option 1 is you can do these 2 here. It's an additional $91 value. Or option 2, you can add $30 in free products. So you get to choose what you want. So if you love our product, love shopping with a discount, that might be something that you're interested in. So you can reach out to me and let me know, and I'd love to help you navigate that. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and get started. This is one of the cards that we made today. We were on a fun fold. So this is one of the ones we made this morning in class. Here's another one. Love this one too. This one is one of them. It sits up. So you have, this is the front. You turn it over. This is the back. And then it can be like a little shelf sitter or a little desk sitter, whichever you would like or need. This one is quick and cute, clean and crisp. So it has the nice white around the outside. You can use any of the designer series paper that you would like on the inside. Has a little bit of the fresh Fraser ribbon and just circles that add the little accent and some sequins as well. Then this I featured. This is just, I found this at the dollar store. It's one of the little notepads. I did a little short with this one earlier this week, but this is super quick and cute. You can add this to an Easter basket. It would be perfect for Mother's Day, or just a little thinking of you for a coworker. Let them know how magically they are. And then here's one. I got this in a card kit, but it's just a little Post-it note holder. Just uses our card stack, a little scoring, some of the designer series paper, and you can let people know how awesome they are as well. And then this one, fun fold with all the bright colors and the little ladybug. My little bug was pink, or melon mambo, but that one's super cute as well, using up our designer series paper. Thanks, Joanne. So sometimes we are great collectors of our designer series papers, but we want to use it. And then here are the ones we did the week prior. We had our belly band, and we had this fold as well. So that was last week's. So if you missed that one, you can check back and look for that video and learn how to make this one as well and use up more of that designer series paper. Okay? Don't hoard it, use it. Share it with your friends. So this is the card that I'm going to be making with you today. And check this one out. It opens this way. And so sometimes we are looking for a card that, number one, this would be a great picture card. So maybe you're looking for a card to give someone for Valentine's Day or for a birthday. You could actually put a picture of you and that person in this space here, and then you could stamp your sentiment here. You can even use more designer series paper here, but it opens like this. It's also a great card if you have, I know sometimes my work will ask me to bring in cards for people to sign. And it's great if you have multiple people that need to sign this. So it gives you extra room for people to write their messages or even just sign their name. All right. So we are going to make this one together. And I'm going to start with first by showing you a little trick that I shared with my stampers this morning. Okay. So we have our punch. And when I punch, I always punch upside down. I punch this way. Okay. So what I did is I made a template. So I put my paper in there, punched it out, and then left it like this. So then I'm going to take and I'm going to put this on top of another piece of basic white. Okay. And I have my little mushrooms here, and I'm going to use fresh freesia. Again, I love to use the designer series paper as my color palette. So we have fresh freesia. So I'm going to tap, tap, tap. Make sure I have it nice and inked. And I'm going to put this right over top of that little space there. And I'm going to push down. Okay, you can see it goes right in that area there. And then I'm going to take my melon mambo, and it's the larger mushroom. Okay, one of the great things about our acrylic blocks is you can peel the stamp off, you can put another one on, and you're ready to roll. Okay, so I have in my pile here, I have Melon Mambo. Okay, and again, I'm going to do this off screen real quick so you guys don't have to get the shakes. Okay, so we have that. We have it nice and inked. We're going to turn this over and we're going to put it right on top of our piece there. Okay. And then if you want a stem, you can stamp a stem as well. I'm not worried about the stem. I'm going to use my Designer Series paper to stamp a stem. And you're going to move this off. And then when you go to put it in your piece of let me see if I did it here. Yep. It's a little bit big. Hold on one second. I just need to trim it with scissors. So I'm going to put it in just like this. And there, I've lined it up. And it punches right out. So you have those images right there. So there's not a lot of guesswork there. I do want to show you something else. I showed this little tip earlier too. So say you have, we'll do this one here. We'll do another small one. I love these little mushrooms. They're so cute. The little toadstool, not the big one. Okay. And I'm going to use pumpkin pie for this one. And say I'm going to stamp it on scrap. Let me find. I don't know if I have a scrap. I can't believe I don't have a scrap. I always have. Yeah, here's a random piece. Okay, so I'm going to stamp it right here. Okay. And say it's just a small piece of paper. Okay, so you can try to finagle it in there, but sometimes we end up stamping and swearing if that's what's going to occur. So what I do is I find a small piece of cardstock laying nearby, okay, and I attach that to the bottom, and then I can just take it with my handle and I can put it right in there like that. Okay, so that gives you your little handle, la la la, and then you can punch that one out as well. Okay, so those are my 3 pieces that I'm going to use, my 3 little mushrooms. And I love the Designer Series paper as well. There's the one that has the, to me, they look like psychedelic mushrooms on the one side, but it has this great grain on the other side. So I just took my paper snips and I cut a strip like that. Okay. Thank you, Kareem. And I'm just going to stick that. Oops, we still have a little piece in there. Got to get that out. Maybe. If not, I'm going to, oh well. If not, it'll come out in just a minute when I don't want it to. But I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to punch my stems. So I have 1, yep, there it goes. 2, 3. And I always do an extra one just in case, you never know. So I have a whole bunch. It looks like mushroom confetti here, but there's actual mushroom parts and pieces going together. So I have my 3 mushrooms, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then the little gray stems, which they're hard to see on the background here, but there they are. All right. So let's go ahead and put this card together. If you're just joining me, this is our card. It looks like this. Okay. So we're going to start with Granny Apple Green. I love this bold and beautiful green color. And you are going to need a piece that is 4 by 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. All right. And I have my cutter right here next to me. So I'm going to cut that for us. So basically it's 1/4 of a sheet of your cardstock. And that's going to be our base. So again, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And Granny Apple Green. Okay, so that's our first layer right there. Our second layer is going to be our Melon Mambo. Again, I love using my Designer Series paper as my palette, my color palette. So it's going to be 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so here's our layer, just like that. All right, that's going to be our layer. Next, we need a piece of basic white, and that is going to be 5 by 11. Okay. So I'm going to grab a piece from my card pack here. Again, 5 by 11. So that gives you a nice piece here that you can do something else with. All right. All right. So 5 by 11. And I am going to grab my scoring friend. And that is one of my favorites. And it's even better when you have your handy dandy bone folder sitting close by. Okay. So we're going to score, again, 5 by 11. We're going to go 3 5/8. So 3 5/8. And 7 3/8. Whoops. I got a little aggressive there. Okay. And then we are just going to fold one piece back and the other piece forward. We're going to make sure everything lines up the way it's supposed to. Okay. Happy Monday, Deb. And then I'm going to grab my bone folder just to give it a nice score on the edge there. Okay. Like so. And then I have the piece. All right. Or you can have it like this. So it's your Z, kind of your Z. All right. So let's go back to our card base. We have our Granny Apple Green. And my little Stamp and Seal Plus. I do the corners and then a little bit in the center. We're going to line that up just like that. Okay. And then next, we're going to have our fold. Okay. And that's going to go directly on top. So we're going to put this on. That one just tore a little bit. That's okay. I still have my Stamp and Seal. Maybe. There we go. Okay. So I'll make sure I'm going the right way. So I want it to go this way. And I'm going to take this and it's going to go right on top of my Melon Mambo. For those of you just joining me, I said this is perfect for if you have multiple people that you need to sign a card, or it could be a picture card as well. So you could put, like, you could use it for your Valentine. You could put a picture of you and your Valentine there and a message here, and then you have your little mushrooms or whatever you'd like on the front. Hey, April. Happy Monday. Thanks for joining me. Also, remember, Celebration is coming to an end, so you can shop at DorySchneider.stampinup.net. The host code is there for you to use if your order is less than $150. If it's more, then you will get the benefits. Okay, so back to designing here. Next, we're going to have a piece of designer series paper that goes on the front. Excuse me, sorry about that. And I have a couple here. So I have the gray. I'm going to use this one for the inside. And then there's so many different ones you can use for the front. I've used a lot of them. We used them in class today. Even had to bring in some of the, bring in a helper that had some extra paper. So I am going to pick, you can have the stripes or we can have the polka dots. They're both fun. These are going to be 3 3 3/8 by 4 3/4. So you're gonna, thank you. You can have the piece on the front. Let's use this one. We're gonna use the polka dots on this one. And you can just see how a little change in paper adds to the look of your card. So this one's gonna go directly on the front like that. Okay. And we're gonna open up. We're gonna leave this one blank. This is gonna be where we're gonna put our sentiment, and this one will be, I'm going to put another piece of cardstock there, designer series paper. So 3 3/8 by 4 3/4. Okay, we're going to put that one right there. And again, you can do whatever you would like. This is your project, but I like. And you can stamp on designer series paper too, so don't be scared. Sometimes we act like it's sacred and we can't do anything on it, but you can stamp on it. And also, if you guys are just joining me, you might want to catch the beginning of the video. I showed you a really cute and quick tip on how to line up, how to use a little stencil and line up the images with your punch that coordinates as well. So, all right, so we're going to go back to the front. Okay, I have a circle that I just had sitting right here. It's right here. I moved it to the other side. Now I can't find it. Okay, so I took one of the dies in Melon Mambo. It's going to go right here on the front. And if you want to bring it down a little bit, you can. Bring it up, whatever you would like. And then I wanted to look up grass on the bottom, but I didn't want to do any stamping. I'm not going to lie. So I just took an edge and cut a little portion of the circle, and that allows you to give that little greenery look on the bottom. And it also allows you to give your mushrooms the look that they are just not floating in space. So we're going to give that right there on the bottom. Isn't it cute? It just adds that little, green grass. This is going to go on with dimensionals. As they reminded me, dimensionals are like a little push-up bra. They give you that extra little oomph that you need. Okay. I don't know. I'm grasping for Forever 39, but my numbers keep going up. So sometimes a little extra boost is helpful. We're going to pull these off. Okay. And we are going to place these on the front. I'm just going to lift it up so I can see. Make sure it's square. There we go. Just like that. Super cute. It kind of reminds me of a boat where you can see like the sea when you look out of the window a little bit. So now I'm going to take my 3 mushroom taps and I am going to position them. And these are liquid gold, so please, if you have excess dimensionals, do not throw them away. So we are going to peel this off. we're going to place this one at the top. I'm not going to put any words on here, so we're going to place this one at the top. It might be a little, I think it's actually a little high. We're going to place it a little bit lower because I don't want my mushrooms floating. Next, these will be perfect because I have 2 mushroom tops left, and I am going to use this. So this one is going to kind of come in right here on the side. It's okay if it hangs off. And then I have my pumpkin pie. You can tell I've been stamping today. I have a little bit of excess ink. That just means I'm working on handmade designs. So, and then this one is going to go on this side here. And I'm going to put just a tad bit. So we have this little guy just like that. So we just have floating mushroom caps for right now. We are going to take our little mushroom bottoms, okay, or stools. I guess these are the caps and the stools. I don't know. And we are going to, I'm going to take this one first, and this one is going to go on the largest one, or the Melon Mambo one. It's going to go right in the center. And I struggled a little bit. I wasn't sure if they were supposed to go on the outside of the mushroom or the inside, but to me they look better attached to the center. But obviously when you're creating mushrooms, it is freedom of design, so you can do whatever you would like, okay? And then you have these 2 little guys on the side. So I went ahead and I just used a little bit of the Stampin' Seal Plus, and I am going to attach this, but I'm going to trim it. So I have scissors here, okay, and I'm just going to trim the bottom off so they don't look like they're levitating. Okay, and this one is going to attach right there, so you can see how I, oops, let me do it this way. And I only attached it right, kind of right to the mushroom. So I, there we go. I did the bottoms are kind of just hanging out. They're free floating. And then the last one is going to be this little one over here. And I'm going to do the same with this one. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut the bottom. You can see that. Okay. And I'm going to put a tad little bit of Stampin' Seal on it. And goes right there in the center. So those are my 3 little mushrooms. Super cute. Okay, and then you open it up. And what I did is I actually fussy cut. You guys know, I know some of you hate that word. It makes you, you know, kind of cringe, but I do enjoy a little bit of fussy cutting. And I cut the mushrooms from this out of, you can see the toadstool, the one toadstool was here, the other one was up here, okay? But you can use whatever you would like. If you wanted to add, you could add a little piece down here at the bottom. We could add some of that designer series paper at 3 3/8. Why not, right? Add a little element there. And then we have our verbiage. So there's that. And popping by to say hi. Or popping up. Sorry, not popping by. We're popping up like a mushroom. We're popping up. So we are going to, I like to put this down flat. And we're going to add our, oops. We're going to grab our Melon Mambo. Baby Melon Mambo. Here, put it right here on the side. Okay, we're going to flip that over. We are going to, I'm going to do it off the table first. You can hear it. And then you can see me do it. Okay. And I'm going to just do the poppin'. Poppin', poppin'. Poppin' up to say hi. And then I have this one. So I'm going to be wild and dangerous. And I'm going to stamp on the other side. It says, it's your birthday. And then poppin' up to say hi. Okay. So, and we're going to use, I think this will fit on here. It might. We'll see. We're gonna do a little experiment. Okay. So we have a little white piece here. We're gonna put that there. We're gonna do the it's your birthday. So the front says nothing, and that is okay too. All right. So we have it's your birthday. Right. And the inside. And then I'm gonna do one more. I know, two sentiments on one. It's your birthday. And then underneath, this is one of the sayings that's in the stamp set. I love it. It says, you are magical. Who doesn't want to hear that they're magical, right? It's your birthday. You are magical. Okay. That's going to go in the center. And I'm going to put that on dimensionals too. Like I said, I love that I get to shop the discount because I love me some dimensionals. Okay, we're going to put this here. You could use any. I just, happen to have an extra circle laying next to me. You could use a square. You could use any of our dies. And it's your birthday. You are magical. And then you're popping up to say hi. So there is our fun card for this evening. Not quite done yet though. You guys know how I love embellishments. These are our two-tone sparkle gems. They're actually found in the back of our main idea book and catalog. You know, you guys know my trick, right? You cut the side so that you can pull it out, and then you have these beautiful gems. So I am going to, and I always gem with 3. So we have the 3 of them there. So we just have some gems on the front, and then we have our wonderful birthday card. All right, guys. So that is the terrific Toadstool. There's our 2 different designs. You can see the one with the polka dots, one with stripes. All right, you can decide which one's your favorite, but that is my project for the evening. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, the host code is there, so you can use that if there's anything that you would like to grab. And don't remember that during celebration you get extra fun free stuff. So want to make sure you're able to take advantage of that until February 28th. Don't forget to join me on February 23rd. I'm having a birthday card Stamp-A-Stack local. We're going to be making 12 cards. Everybody has a birthday, so it's a great time to get some birthday cards made and have them for the rest of the year. I will also have to-go kits available, so look for that and stay tuned. Take care, guys. Have a great night.